Sammy and Georgie join me now. For goodness sake, what's going on? It's outrageous. I can't keep up with this storyline. It is pretty complicated in a way, isn't it?
Yes,
it's this kind of strange love triangle in a way. He's very lucky, is Grayson, to have two women fighting over him. Don't you think?
Well, hasn't Purdy's kind of lost interest in Grayson now?
Yes, I suppose she's moved on.
Well, no.
There's too much history now.
Yes.
Because in that relationship, they'd been going out with each other for years, hadn't they?
Yes, they've been together, we think, since they were teenagers. And so they've always only ever loved each other and understood each other and are soulmates. So she punished him for everything that happened with Rosemary. Exactly. And I think she stormed off with Matthew King as a sort of huff.
Up yours.
Yes.
I get it, big up yours.
But I think watching him gallivant round with a beautiful blonde on his arm doesn't sit well.
But he sleeps with boys.
Yes, he
and
does.
girls.
And girls, he's not fussy.
And goodness knows what else.
Yes.
I know, that's the thing. So that's all going to come out. That's the next thing that's going to come out, I guess. That's going to be the big... And then it's whether or not your character's going to stay.
Yeah, my character's going to accept it, because Purdy did, didn't she? She knew that he had his moments where he would just disappear for 2 or 3 days, wherever, I don't know.
Go to Hitton or whatever nightclub that's around.
Yeah, then pick someone up. The Hotton Woods, we say, don't we?
Yeah.
OK. But whether Kate is going to accept it like Purdy does, we don't know.
So have you enjoyed this? You enjoyed doing the fisticuffs? Because that was pretty full on.
Yeah, that took a while, didn't it?
Yeah, we had a fun day of running around.
I did actually hit you at one point. Do you remember when I hit your nose on the bed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that must be quite difficult, because you've got to make it convincing, but at the same time you don't want to batter lumps at one another, because you've got another scene to do.
Yeah.
Another, you know, because you've got to be careful.
You don't worry about being too close.
Yeah.
But you've got to be close enough for it to look real, obviously, but not, you know, without, hitting them in the
You're
face.
wielding props around. I come at her with a fire poker.
Jeez.
Yeah.
For goodness sake.
And they said, oh, just, hack through this. And he went, I've never hacked through a door with a fire poker, so I'm not entirely sure how much wallop you need to get through.
Yeah.
You don't know how to judge it, because it's not something...
So something you do every day, I suppose. The thing about it is, though, it is at the moment, because it's a very intense storyline, you're working full out, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Both of you are mothers, and it's a question we never ask men, but how do you do it? How do you get that balance? I know you took some time off from acting altogether to bring up your boys. It was, what, about 10, 12 years you took off? So which is great you were able to do that. But do you find now that it's difficult to get the balance right, or is it OK?
There's always guilt.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the
that
guilt
you're not
all
there.
the time. Yes, yeah.
That you're not there when you should be and could be, and there's always that. But at the same time, you have to, get on with your own life.
For sure,
Yeah,
absolutely. Because you get a lot of help, don't you? Because your mum and dad just live down the road.
Yeah, we live on the same road.
On the same road?
Yeah.
Perfect. Instant babysitters.
Oh, yeah, it's ideal.
How old is your wee one now?
She will be 3 in June.
3 already?
Yeah.
Goodness me, I remember when you were
yeah,
expecting. It doesn't seem all that long ago. It doesn't seem all that long ago at all. So they help out, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, my mum's, my mum's nanny, as it were.
Fantastic.
But yeah, so it's perfect. My mum and dad and sister and her boyfriend and grandma and granddad, they all live, within minutes. So.
That's great. That's really good.
It's perfect.
But it's a crazy life in a way, especially when you work somewhere like Emmerdale, when it's just constant. It's just constant working. I mean, I know you love it, and I know it's a great job to do, but sometimes it must be like being a little hamster on a wheel. You just...
It can be when kind of the blocks get crossed over, and you don't know what days you're going to be working next week, and you can't plan ahead very much, can you?
It's sometimes on a Friday you won't know what you're doing on the Monday.
Really?
Which can be quite hard. Yeah, but apart from that, I mean, we get quite a lot of days off, don't we?
Yes, I mean, it's not always like that. Storylines go in ebbs and flows.
For sure.
So one minute you're in everything, and the next minute you're sitting there going,
I know, it must be crazy. You never get that kind of, you never get it sort of like this. It's always either crazy or else
you're standing around the Woolpack having an orange juice.
Yeah. Thinking, oh, OK, that's good. But so we'll see you tonight with a big fight.
Yes.
Not quite sure what happens. We don't want to give too much away, but suffice to say, it's not going to be easy. We know that.
It's a soap. It's never easy.
No, it's not going to be easy.
It's great, though, Emmerdale, and it's just done so well. And every time it's up against anything on the other side, always.
Yeah, it always seems to win in the ratings, which is good. Which is nice.
Well, look, we'll be watching. Great to see both of you. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.
I hope everything works out all right.
In the end.
Eventually.
Another quick break now. When we get back, well, we are talking extreme fashion. That's big bags, big giant bags, gigantic glasses and huge necklaces. It's all in fashion just now. I'll see you in a few minutes.